Hey, what's up YouTube? Steven here, and I'm back with the Destiny beta, and in today's video we are going to be playing on the moon. The mission's called The Dark Beyond, Ocean of Storms on the moon, and it's a story mission, and I'm just going to play on normal because it's a level 6 mission and I'm only level 7. So I think that having level 9 enemies is not going to be a good idea. So let's just get this mission started right away with this awesome cutscene.
We gave up the moon to keep the Hive away from Earth. We hope that would be enough for them.
It's so amazing. I love it. Oh my god, this game is so amazing.
I used to look up here at night and wonder what the Hive were doing, but the only activity I could ever pick up was hazy, like it was blocked or buried. The Guardian came here, searching for a way into the Hive fortress, but he just disappeared. Let's pick up his trail. His last known coordinates are up ahead.
So yeah, I've been really quiet for the majority of what's been going on right now because I wanted you guys to be able to hear the opening, and I'm actually recording this commentary after playing, if you can't really tell.
The Guardian's last report said he captured this old accelerator from an unknown fallen
And
house.
I really enjoyed playing this mission because it was a lot of fun to be on the moon after having two almost 2-hour live streams of Eric and I playing on Earth in old Russia, and it seemed like it was the same place. It was really nice to come here to the moon.
Some of this equipment shows recent activity. Had to be the Guardian's ghost.
Unfortunately, Eric wasn't able to join me for this last part of this Destiny beta series because he had to go somewhere today, and this mission was only available for a 2-hour time frame between 2 and 4 my time.
He was looking for the remains of an old
And I'm listening to this through my microphone right now with my good headphones, and the stereo in this game is so amazing.
Fallen. We're being hunted.
But I had a ton of fun. This is unfortunately going to be the last video of this series. This is part 3, and it's going to be the shortest. It's a little over half an hour long, actually. And that's because I've already done all the missions that I have available to me at my disposal, and I really don't want to play them again, and I don't think that people are going to really want to watch me play PvP, because if anybody's seen Thomas and I playing Call of Duty or any of my gameplay of multiplayer, I am a total noob when it comes to multiplayer games. I cannot play multiplayer games to save my life because it requires just a little bit more patience than I have. I like to run out guns blazing, and in multiplayer that just gets me killed. So PvP is probably not going to happen. I don't think I'm going to even play it at all until the full game that comes out on September the 9th, 2014. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Of course, I said that when I played the ESO beta, which was an MMO just like this is supposed to be, and I ended up getting ESO and I never played it because I could not afford the month-to-month user fee for it. But I'm actually looking forward to being able to hopefully go to GameStop or get this from GameFly shortly after it comes out, and Eric and I will be able to play this game and hopefully stream it live, because this game was actually a lot of fun. I wasn't actually expecting much out of it, but after I got into it with Eric last night and we were playing, and that last mission last night, I can't remember what it was called. It was the Devil something or something like that, and it was so intense for me because I thought we weren't gonna make it through it, Like we were on a tight time schedule because he had to go somewhere in the morning and I had to go somewhere in the morning, and it was midnight, and we were just like, you know what, let's stream Destiny since we're probably not going to get to play tomorrow. And it turned out what I had to go do the next day ended up getting canceled on me, so I had time. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this last video here because I found out that this mission was only going to be available until 2 o'clock. And I think I enjoyed this mission by myself more than I did the whole 2 hours the 4 hours that Eric and I spent streaming all the stuff on Earth. Simply because I got to play by myself and I got to just sit there and focus on playing the game instead of, and I was just like, I'm going to record this and I'm going to commentate on it. And this is going to be my final thoughts video on the Destiny beta. And I was like, I'm going to use like maybe the first 5 minutes of this video. And then I started playing this mission and I was like, okay, I want to use the entire thing. So I'm going to have to find something to talk about through the entire episode. So, basically, I really can't say much because there really was only, there were 5 missions on Earth, or were there 6? There might have been 6, including the Devil's Lair or something like that, with the Devil Walker that kept killing me so easily, one shot. So there were those 6 missions, and then this last day, for 2 hours, Bungie had this mission here up and available, and it was planned to do something extremely smart, which is to stress test their servers, because they knew that on day 1 this game's going to have a lot of people playing it, and what they were doing was they put this mission up that's on the moon, and it's only up for 2 hours. So they know just about everybody's going to be like, let's play this mission between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight Time or whatever it is now. I think it's Pacific Daylight Time or something like that, PDT. And they knew that everybody on the beta was going to be logging in at that time to go on to this one mission. So they knew that they knew that with the beta being public, it would be a good time to stress test their servers. And I think the servers actually crashed like right after I did this, because after I did this mission, I had to go sign in for Erick, because by playing this mission, you got a special ship or something that allowed you that you would be able to keep from the beta and go to the full game with it. And I think this was the only way to get it, was by playing this mission. So I had to sign out and then go play as Erick. And I think immediately after I signed out, I kept getting errors saying that the servers were down or something like that. So I had to sign back in as Erick like 3 times. And I actually, as I was playing as Erick, I was like, I almost should have recorded playing as Erick, because Erick had better weapons than me. And I beat this mission in like 15 minutes. As opposed to my half hour that I spent here, because I had no idea what I was doing. I was kind of trying to explore and look around, because it's really cool up here. Like, this game looks really awesome. Unfortunately, this game is like at the end of summer, and it's like at the very beginning of fall, September 9th. And unfortunately, I'm going to be going back to school at that point in time. And like I had mentioned almost 2 years ago now, that when I'm in school, I can't make videos all the time. Like, for example, through the summer, I spent several days streaming with Thomas, and the last 2 days I was streaming with Erick. But I don't know if I'll be able to keep up that daily schedule when I go to school, because I've been starting to get into my more advanced classes and stuff like that. But I'm hoping that Thomas and I have some plans for some series that we're going to be doing. One of which is a series that I had started when this channel became a thing. And what had happened was, because of school, and a lack of wanting to play as the character I started as. We may be restarting it. We haven't worked out the full details because of my schoolwork and Thomas having other stuff he has to take care of. But we're hoping we'll be able to get it up. We're hoping to make it daily, but it won't be like daily episodes where there will be an intro and an outro. It'll be a little bit more, what's the word I want to say? Clustered together. Like we'll be doing a private live stream for one of our friends who isn't exactly able to spend a ton of time watching each and every individual episode. So we'll be doing it as a chunk of episodes all at once. So we'll be like streaming for I don't know how long we'll stream. It'll probably be like our normal 3-hour stream, and then I'll take that 3-hour stream and I'll download it, and I'll use an editing software that will take it and break it up into 15-minute chunks. And we're hoping to upload approximately 15-minute videos. There will be occasionally a video that isn't 15 minutes, which would be the end of the stream area. And basically it'll be that 15 minutes every day. I'm thinking around 9 o'clock that we'll upload it if we are able to get it all worked on. And this vehicle that I'm on is really cool because the entire time that Eric and I were playing, I said that they should have I can't even remember what it's called now. Your default vehicle. I was saying that they should have it with guns on it because it's really annoying to always have to hop off of it to shoot the enemies and kill them, or just drive past them. But with this one, you can just shoot them because it's got guns mounted on the front, and it's really cool. But as for what I was saying about the series, I'm being a total noob right there. I'm just watching myself doing it. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? That's never gonna work. But hopefully we'll be able to get this series out, and hopefully we'll be able to like complete it before I go to school, and have it uploading every day, so that way while I'm in school, you guys got that one series hopefully, or maybe even a couple of them that I've got all scheduled up to go for you guys while I'm in school, so that it's not this giant gap where it's like, where the hell did he go? He's been gone for almost 2 years now. I think it was 2 years ago that I recorded the video of Eric playing on Carrier on Black Ops 2 with his diamond pistol, talking about how I was in school and how the work was a lot more difficult than I thought it was. That was almost 2 years ago now that I think about it. And I had made almost no videos, and and when Thomas came up to me and he was like, I want to stream gameplay for my friend Brandy, and I was like, I could actually do that. And I spent a long time learning how to hook up all my equipment up to YouTube so I could stream, because I know a lot of YouTubers use Twitch to stream with, but whenever I tried streaming to Twitch, I'd get this weird thing where my mic would make my voice all high-pitched and shit, and it was annoying, and you'd get cuts in the quality. Like I streamed GTA 5 with Eric and my friend Jose when
called the Temple of Crota. It's not far from here. Sounds like a death
it probably is. So where was I? We were streaming GTA, and we were just having fun and a bunch of shenanigans on GTA. And what happened was, at the beginning of the video, I was all squeaky. I sounded like a chipmunk, like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I sounded like that in the video, and I think they did too. And there was a part where we were racing, and through the entire race, every I want to say it was like every 30 seconds, the screen would go like all gray and inverted colors, and it was like the worst shit ever. So I don't know what was wrong with streaming to Twitch, but if I could stream to Twitch, that'd be great. But I like streaming on YouTube because it's where all my subscribers are, and even though only a few people ever show up to my streams, I still enjoy doing it, and it's a lot of fun. And it's great to have Thomas because I'm not the most talkative of people, and And to have Thomas there, it's great to just have somebody to talk to, because right now I'm just sitting in my room. Well, my door's open now because nobody's home, and it's hot in here. But normally I'm sitting here, door closed, everything all closed off. I'm like, please, everybody in the house, be quiet. And I'm just sitting here talking to myself, and I feel like a complete and total idiot just talking to myself. So it's great to get somebody in here like Thomas or even Eric, even though on the Xbox One, recording audio is really hard.
Is hollowed out for
but it's great to have Eric in because I have somebody to talk to, and it has a conversation that keeps going through the entire video. But what's it called? With Eric, I don't know how well you guys can hear Eric, but when we were streaming, I couldn't hear him at all. Like, the way I have to record audio is on the 360. I go into my preferences and I say to play the chat through my headset and through the speakers, and I mute my TV. And I wear a Turtle Beach headset over my head, and I can hear Thomas and the game through my headset, but I have the chat turned up higher. And what happens is on the Xbox One, I'm talking to Eric through Connect, and I'm using a pair of headphones that I plugged into the headphone jack on the side of my computer. I mean, on the side of my TV.
There's nothing
I'm gonna be
left.
quiet for this.
Not even the light. Where's this ghost? We may want to move back.
We've woken the hive.
Oh, I loved playing this part. It was so... I literally, as those doors opened and the hive started running out, I was like, holy crap, what the fuck is going on? I am going to die so badly. I'm going to be doing this forever and ever. And as you can see now, it doesn't seem to be as bad as I thought it would be. But now that we got on that tangent, back to what I was talking about, is when I stream when I'm recording on the Xbox One, however, I gotta talk to Eric with the Kinect sensor, and he's technically just talking away, and I'm talking through the Kinect sensor to him. And the way I have to hear him is through a pair of headphones plugged into a headphone jack on my TV. And that way, with that way of recording, his audio is merged in with the game audio, and there's no way to make him any louder. And Eric is a very quiet person. Like, even on the 360 where I can make him louder, like my chat volume is like 3 times louder than the game audio when I'm talking with Eric, because I can never seem to hear him. And unfortunately on this game, on the beta, there didn't seem to be a way for me to turn the game volume down. Because even now, I'm trying my best to be louder than the game, because I got the game playing through my headphones, and I cannot even hear myself talking over it. And I keep looking over at my recording software that's going in it, and I'm like, I can't tell if I'm yelling or what, because I have to talk so loud to be louder than the game. But I really enjoy this game. Like, I cannot stress that enough. I had so much fun playing it, and the soundtrack is so good too. Like this part right here, I was just like, this is the best music ever. It's so fitting. Like, I wish I could get this soundtrack and have it playing for like a montage of all my gameplay, like have this song playing through the whole thing, but of course I can't do that because it's copyright music. As we approach the end of this video now, we're almost 3/4 of the way done now. I've been considering making a compilation video where I take the 2-hour live streams and this half-hour video that I made of this mission, and I condense it down. I take all the audio out, and I just take it and I take all the audio out and I put it into one giant long video, so it would be like 5 hours long. And then I take that 5-hour long video and I condense it down into a 15-minute video, so you guys can see all the content in just 15 minutes. If anybody would be interested in that, I would need to see a peak in interest in order to do that, because it is very time consuming in order to make a video like that, because I'd have to render the full 5 hours out into one full video so that everything's playing at the same speed, instead of taking like part 1 and squeezing it down this much and taking part 2 and squeezing it down this much and hoping that I get them at roughly the same speed. I'd have to render it out twice. Once is the 5-hour video, and then again in the 15-hour sped up version. And then I have to find music to put over it. So if people are interested in that, you can tweet me on Twitter. My Twitter is in the description below. It's at the Wise Assassin, and it's just like my gamer tag. And here we have just beat the mission.
The ghost is dead, but I can still read some of its memories. The Hive are raising an army here, preparing to invade Earth. We need to stop them.
If there's an interest, I would definitely like to know if people would be interested in seeing a sped up 15-minute video of all the gameplay from the beta into a 15-minute video with some epic music playing in the background. And if you are interested, all you have to do really is just tweet at the Wise Assassin. It's the same as my gamer tag. You guys see it all the time popping up on the screen. And there's a link to it in the description. And you don't even have to say any long sentence. All you have to do is just send me Destiny beta compilation or something like that. I'll if you make it obvious enough, I'll know what you're talking about. And I'm just gonna head back to the tower to see if I have anything to collect. And if there is an interest, I will definitely take the streams and I'll download them, and I'll take them and I'll speed them up, and I'll put some epic music in the background, so that those who don't have all this free time to watch a 2-hour long video, because that's a feature-length film right there, and I'll condense it down into a 15-minute video that basically anybody can watch, and it'll be the entire beta, all the stuff I covered in 15 minutes. There just won't be any commentary over it, and everything will be sped up, so it'll be like this. It'll be like a 1/10 of a second. It'll just be like I don't know how good that something like that would be, but it would be I think it would be kind of cool. I always like to watch things sped up, but I hate the sound that you get. You get this like kind of sound going on, and it sounds really weird, and I hate it. And there you go. You can see my ship going down. That's why I ran over here. And then there's this new guy I go talk to. Like, I can quickly run over here to see if I can possibly get Erick's ship, but I have no idea who I'm supposed to talk to. But since we're coming up on the end of this, like, I only run around and do a few things on the tower. I just want to say again that I really enjoyed this beta. It was a lot of fun to do. And I look forward to the game coming out on September 9th. Hopefully I'll be able to scrounge together some money to be able to pay for it. And hopefully I'll also be able to stream it with Erick. I wish I could stream it with Thomas, though, but unfortunately he, A, doesn't have an Xbox One, and B, his 360, he doesn't have a disc tray, so he couldn't play it anyways because he'd have to wait for it to become digital, and I don't even know what this game looks like on the 360. The beta went public when Eric and I were streaming our first part of the stream, and it was supposed to be a giveaway. And it turned out, like 5 minutes before I started the stream, the beta went public. And I had no clue. Eric had no clue. And basically, the beta went public, and Eric and I were like, we should play the beta on the 360 too, so we can have Thomas and we can have a 3-man fire team. Because that was the max party size when it came out. Well, 1, Thomas didn't want to play the beta. 2, it would have taken Thomas an entire day to download it. And 3, Eric and I wanted to play on the 360. And Eric was already getting tired of the game too, because he'd already beat all the missions as all 3 classes when we started, I think. Or something like that. He'd played a long time. And I had the beta for 2 days where I couldn't play it. Like, the day you got the download code, I was busy. The day after, the day it was supposed to start, my friend Charles was here, and he didn't want to play Destiny. He wanted to play Dead Rising. And then the day I was finally able to play, it became public, and it was like a waste of time. But it was also a lot of fun, so I can't complain. I had a ton of fun. I'm dead serious. And I cannot wait for this game. Like, I think of all the betas I've ever played, which would be Halo Reach, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, of the Elder Scrolls Online beta. Of all the betas, this one is the one I paid the most attention to, which is abnormal for me. And this is the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed the beta. And as always, if you did like the video, be sure to click that thumbs up like button. It really lets me know that you guys liked it. And if you would like to contact me, there's a link to my Twitter down below. And if you would like to see more of my videos, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. It will notify you whenever I post a video, or whenever I post a video, or when I'm live streaming. Thomas and I normally live stream around 11 Pacific time, 11 p.m. And that's because Thomas is busy all day long, so he can't stream until late at night. If I do more streams with Eric, which I would really like to be able to do, those would be happening in the day when most people would be able to join. And I'm hoping that I can find a way to get a way of recording where we can hear Eric better. Both of us, both the people in the viewers and myself can hear Eric, so you guys aren't just hearing me going, huh? What'd you say, Eric? I can't hear you. It's really annoying. I hated having to say that for 2 hours. It felt like it was 2 hours of just me going, huh? What? What'd you say, Eric? I can't hear you. But now I'm rambling. The video's over, and I've got the Destiny beta screen thing open again. So I gotta end this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content on my channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.